Hello and welcome to me pretending that I'm talking to someone, but in fact, I'm just talking to myself. That's not true. I'm talking to the lens. And through that lens, my intention is to reflect, to mirror, to magnify you, your concerns, your needs, your requirements, for you to feel seen, heard, understood, spoken about and spoken for. Through my lens, I aim to share relatability through my authentic human experience. The ups and the downs, the nerves and the chills, my psychotic moments, we'll get into that at some point, and my zen moments, my creation moments, my creativity. And this is not about me, this is about humans, embodying a human experience as a soul. This is not my first time in front of a camera, but this is definitely my first time in a professional setting, or what I forced myself into for my own growth. Because I know I've got some little nuggets of wisdom through sitting with clients for 3 years professionally, as a hypnotherapist that understands the rewiring of the brain, as an art therapist that understands how to think outside any boundaries or limitations, and as a cacaoista. What is a cacaoista, right? It's not a regular job. It's not a common thing, is it? But we can get into what a cacaoista is another time. It's basically working with cacao. Cacao, the raw form of chocolate, and it's a medicine for mind, body, and soul. So Shaam is a combination of science, experiences, experiments, trials and errors, existence, which some people call spirituality or energy, and just me, my unique, rare blueprint. And I'm a soul believer. We all come with a medicine. We all come with our unique blueprint that no one else can offer. I have managed to uncover mine, and I help my clients with uncovering theirs. Who I am and what I bring to my lens and through my lens. It's not just 3 years holding safe space for clients and hearing the most drastic, dramatic, jaw-dropping shit. It's also about learning about who I am and sitting with myself for 12 years. For the past 12 years of my life, I have been on a self-discovery journey of solidly just understanding the mind. And my mind is the most fucked up mind. So if I'm able to understand my mind and help my clients to understand their mind, I know and certain that through my lens and my mic, there's definitely something that is relatable for you, that can help you detangle, tackle, unlock, and open pathways in your own life. Why am I sitting like this? I'm sitting like this because I am apparently nervous right now. I'm gonna try to relax. Okay. Through my content creation, my lens and my mic, I'm here to show you that it's... I'm here to show you that it's totally fine to be as authentic as you are, as silly as you are, as joyful, as funny as you want to be, as confused as you are, as lost as you are. Just be you. We always try to change, but the real change starts when you actually stop trying to change. Let's talk about how, through your mind, you can go from restrictions and limitations to open possibilities. The key is you. What's really stopping you? What's in the way between you and your highest expression? What's in the way between you and what you came here to embody and to be? You are not here to do the most basic shit. You're not here just to be in flight mode, to walk your dog, to take the trash out, to wash the dishes, to eat, sleep, or work, and repeat. And if you don't know what you're here for, this is exactly for you. Because you're not meant to know straight away what you're here for, but you're meant to understand yourself. Because it all starts with you understanding who you are. Remember when I said earlier, we all have our unique soul blueprint? Well, you are your own unique blueprint. And when you understand yourself and who you are, this is the first step to knowing why you're existing. To actually start existing and experiencing life instead of allowing life to experience you. So what's stopping you from reaching your highest potential? What's stopping you from where you really should be and what you really should be doing? Your true heart desires, your aspirations, your visions, what's blocking you? It's not just your limiting beliefs. It's not just your belief system. It's way beyond that. It's part of your psychological brain. It's part of your psyche. And from a hypnotherapist that studied the brain for years, understands the rewiring and the new pathways of the brain. From a person and a human that went through my own psychosis journey and was able to rewire my brain and understand my mind and become the person that I am today and transform my life. I am here to tell you today that trust me, to reach where you want to be and to get your highest expression out of you and to emerge forward and to evolve, it's not just letting go of old belief systems. It's not just rewiring. It's actually understanding who you are on a psychological level. Part of your brain psychology and part of your psyche stores information about you that you reject about you. Parts that you reject about yourself. Things that make you embarrassed. Your fears. Things that you fear. Things that you dislike in yourself. Regret. Shame. Past experiences that you're not able to let go of. The complexity of emotions that's stored in that part of your psyche. Traits and qualities of you that are not acknowledged by you. They're suppressed. In other terms, you can call them your shadows. But it's beyond the word shadows. Words are very limiting, and I try to be really open and wide with my vocabulary. So it's not just your shadows. You can call it shadows if you relate, but it's beyond shadows. It's who you are hiding. It's who is seeking validation, who is seeking to be seen, who is seeking recognition in you. The child that was neglected, the adult that's not seen. Why? These are your limitations. And breaking limitations start from who you are in the dark and who you are hiding from. The parts of you that you are hiding from you. Going from limitations and restrictions to possibility starts by understanding these parts, by recognizing them. And why do we psychologically, mentally and emotionally suppress them? Why do we shut off and close off and not be authentic in our darkness, owning our shit? Because we strive to fit in, to be accepted. So we think if we hide these parts of us, the parts that embarrass us, the parts that we don't want to bring out, the parts that hurt us, the parts that we don't want to face, the parts that we neglected and dislike in ourselves, the ones that have never been heard in the past and been shot down by others around us. We think if we suppress them, then we'll fit in, we'll be welcomed more, we'll be likable more, we'll be lovable more, we'll be attractive more, because we believe these parts are undesirable and unaccepted. So what do we do about that? What do we do about the parts of us that are wounded? The invitation to go from restrictions and limitations to open possibilities and abundance. The invitation is not to tackle down these parts of your brain and psyche. You've already been at war with them for so fucking long. The invitation is to actually put your weapons and your sword down. You, believe it or not, function 90% of the time from these suppressed parts that are full of fear and regret and suppressed aspects of you and old belief systems. That's who you are functioning as. So what do you do about that? You don't tackle it down. You bring it forward. You bring it out. You roar it forward. Roar to understand them. You don't let go of them because they're not going anywhere. When I work with my clients, when they come to me with complexity and intensity, I am so honest and I tell them, this is not going anywhere. You're not meant to let go of it. You're meant to hold it, but for it not to weigh anymore. Because trying so hard to change it and to let go of it is only restricting and limiting, but trying to hold it, feel it, breathe through it. Show it love, show it acceptance, journal about it, understand why you suppressed it. No matter what you're holding is, you're not pointing fingers, but at yourself. So when you understand why it's heavy, it starts to become lighter. And when it becomes lighter is the letting go. But the letting go does not mean that it's going anywhere. The letting go just means you have reached a place in your mind where you can hold this without it affecting you. And in order to do that, in order to hold these parts of us, these past experiences, these parts that we've neglected, the parts that we hate, the parts that we reject, the experiences that hurt us, in order to be at peace with them. We can't go to war with them. So in order to be at peace with them, you have to give them awareness, recognition, love, attention, and something else that might sound controversial that I tell my clients is to embody them, to make them show up for you, to make them show up as you. What would they do? What would they say? How would they act? How would they behave? What are they trying to tell you? Stop suppressing them and bring them forward. What's the worst that could happen? Each part or trait that you dislike, that you've suppressed in yourself, that you're hiding from the past, from past experiences you've encountered, from things in you that you don't like, the things that I'm actually inviting you to bring forward, to embody and to be and to show up as, and to allow them to talk, to allow them to be seen and heard in your environment, in your day-to-day life, to show up as them. These parts have hidden secrets. And in these hidden secrets is your strongest strength and power. It's your hidden talent. And they are trying to show you and to tell you that there is something in you that if you bring forward and bring to light, it will take you to the next level. It will unlock your next chapter on your own personal growth journey. Understanding these parts is very simple. It's the simple things that work. Genuinely, it starts with journaling. As silly as it seems, it starts with journaling. Grabbing a pen and a paper and allowing your trail of thoughts to come out as it wants to come out. No criticism, no self-judgment. You don't need to be a professional writer. You don't need to be following a script or a guide or an outline that you need to write. You just allow yourself to write what wants to come out, the way it wants to come out. What does that do to you? And how does that benefit you? The more you practice this, it will lead you through your own mind to reach ultimate pathways of personal growth and success. Creating ultimate self-awareness by acknowledging, confronting, accepting, embracing, emerging, and holding your shit. It leads you to your whole self. Emotional resilience and authenticity. The way to change is to sit with who you are. It's not to hide behind your own finger. Simply, light is awareness. When you bring awareness to parts of you, you are bringing light to these parts. So let's replace the word light with awareness. And on the other hand, darkness is neglection. Everything and anything, inwards or outwards, that you have neglected has led to more darkness. And when you bring awareness to this neglection, you are shedding the light. You are guiding that neglected part towards the light. Darkness is where the deepness is. It's where your essence is. You don't feel deep in the light. You feel light in the light. But your creativity, your creation, the void, who you are, where everything is birthed from, the deepest essence of you, it starts from darkness. And awareness makes it lighter and lighter. So sitting with your own darkness, embracing and understanding your own shit, bringing awareness to who you are with acceptance will take you a journey through your mind from restrictions and limitations to open possibilities and abundance, helping you with your own personal growth to reach your highest expression, to be who you came here to be, to start experiencing life instead of allowing life to experience you.